Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Jurassic RimWorld Let's Play. Now, in the last episode we were raided in sort of a act of revenge by the Southeast Hadistia or something like that. It was the same people that we captured Bruce and Z from, and apparently they wanted payback or something. They even sent their leader after us, but we were able to kill everybody that they sent except for Tone here, who we took captive. So we dealt a pretty significant blow to their faction. However, the bandit criminals, true to their name, decided to take advantage of the little, battles happening between our two factions and sneak in for a raid against our base. So they're getting set up right now, but so are we. I've actually got everybody who can fight drafted and headed over here, but I've told them all to hold their fire until we've got everybody in position. So Marin and Riker are going to set up in these spots over here to provide some crossfire that way. Everybody with close range weapons is going to kind of maneuver into this spot, and I'll either have them firing from the corners or maybe here, potentially even back there, depending on how things shake out. And then Gomez and Tails are back here. Now that I see this though, I don't know that that's going to work. Yeah, Tails is out of range, so we'll probably push her up to like this spot here. And then Gomez, I'm gonna ask you to set up on those trees, I think. The trees aren't great cover, but it's something at least. I could push her to there, but again, they're kind of on like an island when I put them on a single chunk like that. And that doesn't really give her a lot of place to move if she takes too much fire. So I almost like the trees better for that reason. Let's put her like right there. Okay, so Wayne's gonna set up in there. I think I'll have him like in that doorway popping out with his shotgun. Petra, let's put you on that corner. Bruce is gonna set up here and just unload with his M60. And Virgil was gonna come over here and again kind of try to flank them. I could even send somebody around the side if I wanted to. Maybe I will. Let's do that actually. Virgil, go there. So he's gonna run around and through. Tails, you're going to take up his spot. Yeah, right there is fine. Bruce, you keep doing what you're doing. We already sent Gomez off to do his thing. Elijah is still not really ready to fight. He probably could if he had to, but I worry that like another bad injury would kill him outright. So I'm not going to chance it. Allison is ready to fight, however, and she's a little bit better protected than she was last time. I gave her one of those AR 500 body armor plates under her tactical rigging, so she's got a little bit more protection on the torso at least. And she's also got some Molotovs now. She's headed out that way at the moment. And Amanda has done the same thing, so I gave her a shotgun that we picked up. And then I also gave her the other AR 500 body armor plate, so they're both a little bit better protected, and Amanda finally has a gun. They're not going to be here probably when we need to kick this off though. I don't want to let them start firing this mortar, so if they are... Did somebody just shoot a mortar? I saw something fly by. They don't have a mortar, right? Are they shooting at us? Maybe that's what it was. Yeah, he's shooting at us with a shotgun. Okay, so we have to open fire then. Let it rip. Everybody's welcome to fire at will. You guys, fire at will. I'm curious, what's your range look like? I want them to build the mortars because they're basically free mortars if they're finished. So start targeting the person building it. She should get that done before you kill her. In fact, she'll probably have time to turn around, finish this, move to cover, and what have you, because our guys aren't the best shots. Bruce, anybody runs up, you need to let loose on them. I wish you were a little bit closer though. I wish there was like chunks here, because he's only going to be able to shoot them if they move out of cover. Oh well, that's all we can do. We've also got a new item stash quest that we'll look at when this has been resolved. We've already downed boss. Wayne, pull back. You're taking too much fire. Virgil, you idiot. I should have manually sent it. That's my fault, I guess. You're being pursued by 2 people. So they're assaulting us. They've abandoned the siege. Well, at least we'll get a bunch of steel and components, which I think I'd rather have that than the actual mortars at this point. Are you guys even in range? Oh, great. Well, push up to here then. And Riker, move up to there. At least there's something that we can work with. Okay, Virgil, you're going to have to kite them. Because both melee pawns are after you. So run to Tails, and Tails is going to help you out. Oh god, she's going to catch you. Tails. Go, Tails, go. Oh, they're fleeing. Okay. Well, that was lucky. Not a bad character right there. Unfortunately, she's going to get away. There's not much I can do about it. Even if I throw the bola, she's going to be off screen before it lands. Virgil, you probably should go pick up your gun. So, how'd we do? I don't think anybody really got hurt other than Virgil. Because, again, that was more my fault. I should have manually told him to run this way. Instead of just assuming he would be smart enough to do that. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead. Boss is wounded. Not a bad character there. Creepy breathing, but he's a night owl, so he wants to be working the night shift anyways, which means he's probably not going to associate with anybody. There's a few people back here that are fleeing. Let's not allow that. Wayne, do me a favor and put that fire out. Okay, so Tails. Run to there. Virgil, go pick up your weapon. And then I'm going to let you go get patched up. Bruce, run up to the sandbags and just keep shooting. Oops, we killed somebody else there. And another one there. So did we kill them all? It looks like we did, except for Boss. Alright, Wayne, go get yourself treated. Petra, go get yourself treated. Bruce, you're probably too slow to really do much for me here. Tails, I think you're going to be our rescuer for Boss, so capture him. Oh, we need to set up a bed. Okay, we'll make this one his bedroom. So make that for prisoners, make sure the door's unlocked so that they can use the bathroom and what have you. Okay, so Tails, again, if you could capture Boss, that would be great. Allison, I'm sorry you didn't make it in time. Everybody else, feel free to go about your business. I think I'm going to keep Marin, though. I'm going to have Marin strip the bodies. Or search the bodies. Okay, so all of this stuff we want to keep. Take back with us. There's some okay weapons in here. We'll take all the weapons, frankly. But we might not actually keep them all. Definitely the knives, though. Those are always nice to have. And the Gladius, or Gladii, we'll take 2. So let's see. Baffin, what did you have on you? Nothing that we want, so we'll just make sure that you get hauled to the incinerator. Nina, same thing. Nothing that we want. This guy decked out in full desert camouflage, Kevin. Oh, interesting. I guess that's not desert camouflage on there. Maybe it's supposed to be multicam or something. Either way, nothing. Diver, a crime kid. She has interceptor body armor. I would like to salvage that. Loser, nothing. What about you, Lax? More interceptor armor, so yeah, we'll definitely take that. And then super bass or super base. I'm not sure it matters in this case. Either way, he doesn't have anything we want. Feel bad for, I think it was Gracie. She was like the one fleeing in terror that got shot in the back. Let's see. No, the webbing molly is really easy to make. Okay, so there's that. We'll make sure to tear apart these sandbags as well for the free steel. We do need some sandbags, but out here isn't going to help us. It's way too far for us to make a defensible position out of. Oh, we missed Quinn. Nothing. Okay. We will take your shotgun, though, even though I don't really want to keep it. Okay, so Marin, your job is then to go ahead and strip these people. Was it just those two? No, this... Wait, was it just the two? I guess so. For some reason I thought there was more than that. Oh well. You guys have your orders. Hopefully everybody's running off to get treated. You're gonna go rest. Perfect. Oh no, you lost a pinky finger. Allison, there's nothing new there. Virgil, how did you do? Not so bad. It actually looked worse than it was. I saw the red meter behind his name drop because he's in so much pain. And I was really concerned, but it looks like most of it was like getting pistol whipped by a Mac-11. Okay, so off he goes, and then Wayne, you got pretty minimal damage. Yeah. But either way, we'll make sure they all get treated. And you're all set to receive herbal medicine, right? Yeah. And we'll repair that finger, too. Okay, so off they go. Marin, as soon as you're done stripping them, I'm going to ask you to pick a few things up and run them back to base for me. So, I definitely want to salvage... Who else is nearby? You're carrying somebody. Riker, I think it's going to be your job since you're the only other one here. So Marin. Yeah, sorry about all the corpses, but, you know, that's just how it goes. Pick all that up. Pick that up. What's the range on this thing? Is this even worth grabbing? 14? And what's the melee DPS? 4.5. So it's the same as every other shotgun, just with less range. I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. We'll pick that up. We'll pick this up. I'm not sure how much she'll be able to carry, but we're basically just going to have her lug as much of this junk back to our stockpiles as she possibly can. Get that knife as well. And I guess on your way back, if you could try to grab these. Then I will ask Riker to grab the food and components and stuff like that. Cool. That's handy. We'll see how much she's actually able to carry. I don't know if she'll be able to get all of it, but so far it looks like she is going to. Okay, Riker, your job is to pick up all of these. As well as, let's get the shells, we'll get the components. We can come back to the steel, it's not going to go anywhere. But some of this other stuff will deteriorate. Anything else that we missed? I don't think so. Okay, and then we'll just make sure the steel's not forbidden so that they know they can come grab it if they need it. And I think that's pretty much it. So nobody else had any body armor, huh? That's a shame. And I might just let the clothes rot, but I'll probably no, don't go there, go here. Have somebody come along and cremate the bodies. Because if people walk by there, they're going to be unhappy seeing all that, so I prefer they not do it. Bruce, what are you up to? No. You're not allowed to wear jackets. Oh, I'm an idiot. In the last episode, I set up a outfit for the soldiers, but I didn't actually assign anybody to it, so I need to do that now. So Marin, there you go. Amanda. Oh right, I forced you to wear that AR-500 body armor. I think I'll just leave it for now. Bruce would put you on soldier, clear forced. And what are you doing now? You're gonna put on the sneaking suit, of course you are. I'd rather you not do that. So let's just forbid these. Okay, good. Off you go. Okay, so let's take a look here. We've got all sorts of different medical stuff happening. How do we do with Virgil? He's still bleeding a bit. Looks like Petra has been treated. We do still have the pinky finger missing. Let's just ask that that get repaired now. It requires 2 medicine. Can it be any medicine? Because I used to be able to do the... Okay, so no herbal. Good to know. Right. Schultz, you're going to go feed... do this instead. Somebody else can feed the prisoners. So Virgil's being treated. You haven't been treated yet. We know Elijah's okay. Dylan's treating boss right now. And Tone, how are you doing? Okay. Still no infection. That's good. We got lucky. We didn't use any medicine on him. Z, where are we at with your prisoner stuff? 6. Tone, where are we at with you? 4. Wow. They're both going to join us really soon. Maybe in the next episode or so. Gray, how are we doing with you? Okay, hospitality's full. That's good. Want to keep building those relationships up. Right, I can tell the animals to go back to their business. That's not the right tab. Animals, if you would be so kind, go back to the livestock areas. There we go. And then the dogs are unrestricted. And the monkey. Perfect. Okay. So item stash quest, right. We have, let's see, Resurrector Mech Serum. That's pretty sweet. If somebody dies, we could potentially bring them back. I think there are negative consequences to doing this, though. As far as I'm aware, if you take too long, they can be like severely deteriorated and they won't come back like they were. I think they can also have brain damage even if you get to them right away. And it says there's other things too, like blindness or psychosis. So even if you heal them and bring them back from the dead, they might be crazy. But that's still a nice option to have, and certainly worth the risk if you're going to potentially lose an important pawn. So, good to know there. We'll definitely try it. Where is it? We'll have to load up the map here. Oh, so that's not far at all. Let's see. By road, it is, what? 1.5 days, really? It'd probably be a lot less than that. From experience, it'd probably be closer to half. But it's not even that well defended. 2 turrets and 1 enemy. We've dealt with far worse. We've actually dealt with like 3 outposts that were worse than that on the same trip. So this is nothing. And that is definitely a nice little item to have in our back pocket. So we'll almost certainly do that. Oh, what was this one again? Oh, the Persona Core. Yeah, I wasn't too interested in that, to be honest. Because even if we sold it, I don't need a lot of silver right now. And more silver or just more colony wealth in general is only going to invite more raids. So I'm trying to keep our wealth to a minimum, and something like this would just be frivolous. This, however, is worth less and is far more valuable to the colony itself, so I definitely think that's worth doing. Right, so I'm unloading all this stuff that we picked up off of our various characters. I'm just going to dump the survival meals here. Oh no, it's like the one thing I didn't want him to drop. Again, they're not going to deteriorate. Oh, they actually will because they're outside, so maybe that's not a good idea. I think the components might too, actually. But let's just drop it here for now and we'll see. So these definitely will deteriorate for being outdoors. Yeah, I think all this stuff is. That's annoying. Well, pick up your gun. Technically the wood is as well, but I don't care as much about the wood. Apparently that stuff's not. That's good to know. Alright, so Riker, I need you to pick all this back up. And I will probably have him dump it in here, just for the time being. Are we any closer to having this done? No. Whenever Virgil's feeling better, I'm going to prioritize he work on that, because I want to get these mechanoids torn up. That'll give us some valuable resources. And get them out of here, which would be nice. And then there's other things I wanted to use that bench for. Just dump it here. It's fine. Okay, keep the stun gun this time. There we go. And I'm going to forbid the drugs. Everything else they can just move wherever they feel is best. As long as it doesn't end up outside. Okay, so he's going to go to the bathroom. How are we doing here? Make sure you re-equip your rifle there. What's going on here? You're almost healed. Elijah, you're doing better. Do you have any melee skill? You do. We should get him a knife or something as well. And Wayne, I think he'll be recovered pretty soon too. One thing I'd like to do is there is a CQB bench for the Rimunation mod. So I'd like to put one in. I guess we can put it here. I think, yeah, we can move these. So these benches won't stay here, obviously. This room is temporary. But if we put it in here, we can always move it, so that's not a big deal. But I'd like to see what is on offer for close combat weapons. So we'll go ahead and drop it in there. I'm going to forbid it for the time being, because this stuff is definitely priority. But I don't want to forget, so I'll put it there. Then we'll make sure it gets done at some point. We've got a lot of guns to choose from, though. We need somebody to come by and buy some, because I don't want all this crap here. And that does remind me, actually, we need an orbital trade beacon, and we also need the communications thing, so that's even more stuff we need to build. Let's see. So the trade beacon's easy enough. The comms console is a little bit more expensive. Is there anything in... I want to say it's Red Horse. So there's the mailbox trade beacon. The only thing it can't do is exchange silver. So it says it's like an orbital trade beacon, except it doesn't cost power, and you don't need microelectronics because people finally remember how shipping addresses work. That's funny and accurate, yeah. So we also have this PC comms desk. Allows online contact with other factions for diplomacy or caravan quests. This comm desk, however, cannot reach orbital ships. Okay, so we have to have that comms console, it sounds like. It'd be nice if there was something that could do all of it. It's a bummer. So we're going to need that comms console. I like this stuff better just because it fits the sort of the setting we're going for more, but obviously we need to be able to trade with people in space, otherwise we're just never going to be able to unload stuff. So, what's this do? Plays music. There's like different radios I think we can build, but I don't know what they do. And if it's copyrighted music, then I can't do it. So, I think what we'll have to do is build that regular old comms console. And we'll just put it somewhere kind of out of the way. It should really be in the administration building, wherever that ends up being. But we'll have it somewhere that is less obvious. But I might have to... I wonder if I can move these, because I might just throw it here for now. And if we can't move this, what I'm probably going to do is just get the Minify Everything mod, because I don't want to have to do what I did up here where I had to like respawn these in different places. So if we can't do it by default, we'll find a mod that allows us to do it, and that way we can put it in where it should be when we actually have that building built. So it looks like Bruce is taking over cooking duties now that Petra's hurt. That's nice of him, and he is quite good at it, so that works out well for us. I wish Gray had brought a little bit more of her colony, because, I mean, just her. I guess it's fine. When we don't have stuff to sell them, it makes a little difference. Tone, what are you doing for us right now? Let's see. Patient 2, doctoring. I'm going to put it 4. He's actually not bad at it, though. Bed rest 2, basic 1. Animal handling, don't need you doing that for me. Growing. For right now, I think I just want him cleaning. But when he actually joins the colony, he's going to be cutting stone for the most part, I think. Cutting stone and cleaning. Because that's what we need the most. Looks like boss is going to make it. Still pain shock, but yeah, I think he'll be fine. If Bruce survived, then, you know, I'm not too worried about anybody else, because he was like literally a half hour from bleeding to death. And we still got him, and now he's fine and fighting for us, carrying our heavy weapons. Alright, so I've asked Riker to go ahead and take over on the construction of these things. He's good enough at the job to get these done, and it could be a while before Virgil's back on his feet, so I figure we'll have Riker do it. and that way we can, you know, get these up and running sooner. And we'll need to, of course, get the biofuel refinery running too. And I'll have to redo the bills on that, which is pretty easy. It's just turning. Actually, we actually had a tiered sort of setup on that because I wanted them using fecal sludge, but if we were short on fecal sludge, they could use either hay grass or wood. So I'll have to make sure I have that. Oh great, what is this? Some Gallimimuses. Gallimimuses. That's annoying. Well, Bruce, gonna need your help on this probably. Who else is nearby? Allison, you're kind of far. Alright, I forgot you sleep over there now. I don't want to have to pull like everybody to work on this, but... Or not to work on it, but to help. But I don't know that I'm gonna have much option. Gomez, where are you? Perfect. Come down here. Elijah, I think I'm gonna need your help. Marin's on a mental break. Well, she's on a food binge right now, so she's not gonna be helping us either. And Amanda's halfway across the map, so kind of inconvenient here. Can you move very well? No. I don't think he's gonna be much use, so I think it's gonna have to be these three against 5 Gallimimuses. These doors, unfortunately, don't have a whole lot of health, so if they try to break in here, it could get nasty. Go, Bruce, go. Set up and start shooting. Tails and Gomez, you guys are right on time. Tails, go for that one, and Gomez, go here. And just start unloading, please. Okay, got a couple shots. Yeah, retreat. Pull aggro, pull aggro. Elijah, if they get through... Oh, they're already through. Schultz, stay in there. Elijah, run to this room. Okay, 1 left. Come on. Well, 2 left. Oh, God. How did they get through there? Elijah, run! Or fight them in melee, I don't know. Bruce, you're gonna need to go help. Okay, we got one. Elijah's been downed. I think these guys are trapped in here at this point. Hopefully they don't try to eat him or anything. They're not even carnivorous as far as I'm aware. Okay, Tails. First of all, pick your gun back up. I don't think a Molotov is the right tool for this job. Get your knife out. You got your knife out, so pick that up. I want you and Bruce there. And Gomez, you're going to stand behind them and shoot. Wayne, great timing. Stand by with your shotgun. Just no friendly fire, please. Okay. Bruce. Tails. Why did you guys do that? No, Gomez, go there. Wayne, go there. Got one. Come on. Got the other. Any second here? Got it. Okay. Marin is no longer picking up food. So that was a lot bloodier than I would have liked. Luckily, we're in the hospital, so Schultz, go ahead and rescue Elijah. We'll free up his gun. You guys go get yourselves treated. And then you two go about your business. Actually, Gomez, you get to finish the job on these. Do we want to rescue a Gallimimus? That could be interesting. That one's dead, so there's no debate there. These are dead. That one's in pain shock. We have a female, and we have a male. That's almost too good to be true. Here's what I'm going to do. Furniture, animal sleeping spots. One there, one here. Gomez, you are going to rescue that one, and then rescue this one. Wayne, if you're healthy enough, are you really going to steal that meal off the ground? That's kind of crappy. Do me a favor and haul that one. Actually, you can haul the dead ones for me. Get them in the freezer so that we can eat them. But that was an interesting little turn of events. We need to rebuild that door. I don't know how they got through this one. Why isn't it closing? It's not supposed to be. Yeah, there it goes. I guess it was just too slow to snap shut. Schultz, what are you doing, man? You gotta treat him. How bad is this? Hopefully just bruises. Yeah, it's not that bad. I was worried. I know they're not carnivores, but you know, when you have somebody locked in a room with 2 wild man-hunting animals, you never know. They could have tried. They still have teeth. Okay, so what did you do with the other one? Oh, you brought it in here? Oh, why would you do that? Crap, she's gonna bring the other one there. I don't want them in bedrooms because they're still wild. God damn it. Okay, no. Here's what we need to do. Uninstall and uninstall. Marin, I'm gonna ask you to do that real quick. That should force her to bring it elsewhere. Hopefully here. I don't know if there's any beds anywhere else. Yeah, perfect. And then when you're done with that, do me a favor and rescue this. And then I'll have somebody reinstall these. Where are you going? Oh, I told you to do this. Jesus. Alright, and then install that there. Really? God damn it. I hate animals so much in this game sometimes. Okay. Build a copy. Gomez, rescue the Gallimimus. This freaking monkey, I swear to God. I'm gonna deconstruct that bed. I don't want anything sleeping in here with them. Although they shouldn't be dangerous. I'm just not gonna take the chance. What are you doing now? You're gonna go to bed? Could you do this first? Just put those back into position. Because as soon as she drops that, I can go ahead and remove that. The monkey will leave. Woody, can you treat these things? Oh God. They've been shot to hell. Yeah, Woody, do me a favor. Stop what you're doing. Immediately tend to these guys. Who knew it took so many bullets to put down a Gallimimus? Well, that's good to know if we ever want to have battle mounts. These guys could do the job. They are pretty fast. I was going to use raptors, because obviously raptors are a little bit more deadly in combat, but these guys could serve in the meantime. And they would actually be better for caravan trips because they don't eat meat. So we can feed them pretty much any old thing, and they would be happy with it. Especially if, you know, we're getting decent... Shoot, this thing's gonna bleed to death. Dylan, I need you to get over here now. Okay, so it's been kind of a crazy episode, but at least we finally got this machining table down. Let's go ahead and see what we can do here. So, stun guns. That's handy. What else? Obviously, the vanilla stuff. We can make repair kits. Again, I'm trying to find a way to make the mod work without them. There was a version of it that existed, but I can't seem to find it, and I thought the version I installed was that version. So I don't know what's going on there. More vanilla weapons that we don't want. Various shells. Blah, blah, blah. Disassemble mechanoid. Okay, so I think that's the only thing we're going to be doing here. Maybe stun guns. I was hoping that at least like the bolas would be made here, but no. I think we're gonna need a smithy for that. We'll definitely need a smithy for the knives, but let's at least get this set up. And somebody should come along and do that, because these are not forbidden. So yeah, we should get some materials out of them, components, plasteel, etc., etc. And we've got some dinosaurs to eat. We've also got 2 dinosaurs that we rescued. Hopefully we can get those. They might self-tame. When they wake up, they might self-tame. So if we're lucky, that's what will happen. If not, we'll have to tame them the old-fashioned way. And again, we can train them into mounts that we can bring on our journeys with us, and that should speed up our caravan trips a little bit. I guess we don't have 3, so we'd only have like 2 people that we could send. Which I suppose is fine. We could send like Riker, Allison, or Gomez, any 2 of those 3. Or Marin, but Marin's got more use around the base, sort of like Riker does. But we'll see. Anyways, that's where I'm going to leave it for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some RimWorld with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.